This was supposed to be easy. Argentina, the world champions, Lionel Messi leading the way. Against Egypt, nobody gave this a second thought. One team was going to win and win big. But for almost 90 minutes, Argentina looked lost, like the champions were falling apart in front of everyone. Football doesn't always show your cracks when you lose. Sometimes it shows them when you barely survive. Messi did it again. Argentina scraped through again. Another wild win. Another last-second comeback. Fans went crazy again. But here's the real question. Is this still the Argentina that won it all in Qatar? Or is this a team that only lives because of one man's magic? Because tonight wasn't scary for Argentina's rivals. It was scary for Argentina's own fans. Nothing about this tournament started this way. In the group stage, Argentina crushed everyone. They smashed Algeria. They handled Austria. They beat Jordan with ease. The midfield ran the show. The defense stood strong. Goals came easy. It looked like Scaloni built another winning machine. Nobody was asking if Argentina could win it all. They were asking who could even slow them down. Then the knockouts hit, and everything flipped. Cape Verde gave the first big scare. A World Cup debut team. Nobody thought they'd push Argentina this hard. 90 minutes wasn't enough. It went to extra time. Messi scored first. Argentina looked in control, but Cape Verde kept fighting back. Every Argentina goal, they answered. Martinez put them ahead in extra time. Cape Verde struck right back again. The champions looked rattled. Legs were tired. Nerves were shot. Argentina only escaped thanks to a late own goal. A win, sure, but an ugly one. People shrugged it off as a bad night. Every champion has one. Maybe it was just a warning. Then Egypt happened, and suddenly it looked like a pattern. In Atlanta, everyone expected another easy Argentina night. Instead, the first 20 minutes turned into chaos. Egypt came out swinging. They pressed hard. They believed. And Argentina froze completely. Second to every ball. Second to every fight. Before anyone could blink, Argentina were down. Then it got worse. 2-0. Shock spread everywhere, not just in the stadium, across Argentina, across all of South America. This wasn't supposed to happen. Not against Egypt, not after that group stage, not with this team. Then came the gut punch. Messi missed a penalty. The greatest player in Argentina's history. His one shot to bring his team back, he missed. Egypt believed even more. Argentina feared the worst. Because if Messi can't save them, who will? That single question hung over the rest of the night. Here's the strange part about this Argentina team. When things fall apart, all eyes turn to one man. Not Alvarez, not Lautaro, not Enzo, not Mac Allister, just Messi. It happens every single time. Other players stop stepping up. Fans stop expecting help from anyone else. The whole stadium just waits. The commentators wait. Even the other team waits. Because somehow, some way, Messi always shows up.
2-2. One of the best goals of the whole tournament. Cape Verde simply would not wake up from this dream. Then came the moment that defined Argentina. Not skill this time, character. Messi walked over for another corner. His legs were tired after 100+ minutes, but his mind stayed sharp. Perfect delivery. Cristian Romero attacked it hard. A powerful header, a small deflection, and it crossed the line. 3-2.
No wild celebration, just that same cool look. Calm, focused, like he knew it was coming. 7 goals now, top of the Golden Boot race. Proof that legends show up when it matters most. Argentina had the lead, and everyone thought the floodgates would open, but Cape Verde had other plans. The goal didn't break them, it sharpened them. Before halftime, Argentina almost doubled up. Enzo Fernández curled a beautiful shot toward the corner. It looked like a goal until Vosinha flew across his line. He stretched every inch of his body and pushed it away. Another huge save, another sign this wasn't going to be easy. The halftime whistle felt like relief for Cape Verde. Down by just 1, still alive, still believing. In their locker room, fear was gone. They now knew something priceless. Argentina could bleed. And if champions can bleed, maybe they can fall. The second half didn't start with fear, it started with belief. For the first time all night, Cape Verde walked out looking like they belonged, not because Argentina got weaker, because they had survived 45 minutes against the champs and were still standing. That changes everything. Every tackle feels bigger, every steal feels stronger, every run forward feels possible. The Blue Sharks stopped just defending. Now they wanted to attack, and suddenly they did. Their counters got faster, their passes got sharper. Every time Argentina pushed players forward, space opened up behind them. One pass, two passes, blue shirts flying at Emiliano Martinez. Deroy Duarte fired from range, forcing the first big save of the night from Argentina's keeper. It wasn't just a shot, it was a warning. Cape Verde weren't surviving anymore, they were fighting back. The whole stadium could feel it shift, so could Argentina. Passes got rushed, touches got heavy. The calm control that ran through this team all tournament started slipping away. Then the impossible happened. Ryan Mendez burst forward and slid the ball to Duarte, tight angle. Most players cross it there. Duarte shot instead. He smashed it across goal, bottom corner. Emiliano Martinez had zero chance. 1-1, history made. Cape Verde's first ever World Cup knockout goal. The bench went wild. Fans couldn't believe it. The smallest team left in the tournament had dragged the champions into a real fight. Great champions answer back. That's what everyone expected. Messi almost did it instantly. Clean through, one-on-one with the keeper. Normally, that's a goal. Not tonight. Vozinha charged out fearlessly and blocked him point blank. The stadium roared for Cape Verde. Minutes later, Messi bent another free kick toward the top corner. Perfect strike, until Vozinha somehow got a fingertip on it. 2 saves against Messi, on the biggest stage in the sport. Every minute, Vozinha's night got more legendary. Argentina kept knocking, Cape Verde kept the door shut. Even when Molina whipped in a dangerous cross, Pico Lopes almost turned it into his own net, but the ball flashed just wide. Sometimes champions need luck. Argentina weren't getting any. For the first time all tournament, they looked truly uncomfortable. 90 minutes gone, still tied. Extra time. Exactly what Cape Verde dreamed of, exactly what Argentina feared. This was already their 12th match this World Cup to go past 90 minutes, another sign that winning it all means suffering first. The pressure was massive. One slip and it's all over. Finally, Argentina found their break. Early in extra time, they won a corner. Messi delivered it, chaos in the box. The ball fell to Lautaro Martínez at the back post. Earlier, he set up Messi's goal. Now he finished one himself. One clean strike, top corner. 2-1, pure relief. Argentina didn't just win, they survived. For years, we watched them crush teams with smart passes and Messi magic. Teams sat back, Messi found the gap, and the game was over. Easy wins, calm nights. That's what champions do. But the World Cup doesn't care about the past. It doesn't remember who won last time. And on one wild night in Florida, Argentina learned the hard truth. Keeping the crown means real pain. Because this time, it wasn't Brazil, it wasn't France, it wasn't Spain. It was Cape Verde, a tiny nation making history. The lowest-ranked team to ever reach the knockouts on their first World Cup trip. Everyone thought their story would end quietly. Instead, they almost pulled off the biggest shock in World Cup history. And they showed the world something scary about Argentina. Not their skill, not their tactics, not even Messi. Their refusal to quit. Every World Cup needs a fairy tale, a team nobody believes in, a team that won't back down. In 2026, that team was Cape Verde. Fans call them the Blue Sharks. Nobody thought they'd make it out of the group, but they did. Tough, sharp, locked in as one unit, and behind them stood a goalkeeper turning heads everywhere, Vozinha. He's 40 years old. People thought he was done. Instead, he was making saves that shocked the world. Game after game, he carried his whole country on his back. But Cape Verde wasn't just about one hero in goal. Their defense was a wall, tight, patient, perfectly in sync. They didn't chase the ball, they guarded space. They let teams come at them, then swallowed them whole. Spain already found out how hard that wall was to break. Now it was Argentina's turn. From kickoff, something felt off. Argentina had the ball, sure. Enzo Fernández ran the show. Mac Allister hunted for gaps. The ball never stopped moving. Messi drifted his usual dance. But every attack hit the same wall. Blue shirts everywhere, no space, no lanes. Every single yard was a fight. Sometimes the team without the ball controls the game. Tonight, that team was Cape Verde. But champions stay calm. Argentina kept swinging the ball side to side, hunting for one small crack. Cape Verde knew their target, stop Messi. Every time he touched the ball, 2 players swarmed him, sometimes 3. His usual magic space just wasn't there. For long stretches, the greatest player alive looked ordinary, almost, because greatness only needs one flash. Messi's first warning came from a free kick. Fans already saw the net shake in their minds, but Vozinha stood tall behind his wall. Messi struck it low and hard. The old keeper caught it clean. No fuss, no celebration, just quiet confidence, like he was saying, try harder. Minutes later, Messi found space in the box. He struck it awkwardly. The ball rolled wide. A rare miss, a sign frustration was creeping in. Cape Verde felt it. Every clearance built their belief. Every block added fuel. Every minute that passed felt like a win for them. Against Argentina, just surviving built hope. Then one pass changed everything. Deep in his own half, Lautaro Martínez looked up. Most players play it safe there. Not him. He spotted something nobody else saw. A long diagonal ball, floated perfectly, timed perfectly. Messi was already sprinting. One touch, silence. The whole defense froze. Before the ball even hit the ground, Messi killed it dead with pure class. Years of genius packed into one movement. The